Welcome to Spartanburg, South Carolina, home of one of BMW's biggest production plants, where a lot of the X models are produced, including this one right here, the X4 M40d xDrive, which is fitted with a very personal favorite engine of mine, the 3-liter straight 6 turbo diesel, which thanks to some really good turbochargers is able to produce 240 kilowatts and 690 Newton meters. But that's not all. In this particular model, there are some sport-inspired initiations. That includes the adaptive suspension, which makes the SUV sharper in the corners and more fun to drive around the track. It also works well with the adaptive steering, which makes the car feel more interactive and sharp to drive. And lastly, it has a very intricate differential system, which supposedly synthesizes a diff lock, but I don't know. Only way to find out if this turbo diesel crossover is anything to have fun with on the track is to take it out on the track. So let's go and have a look. So we're doing a warm-up lap now in the DST mode.
Good. Let people get up to speed. Make sure everyone's comfortable.
And immediately in this mode, this car is surprisingly interactive. Usually when I see a turbo diesel crossover, I'm like, okay, this is nice for dropping the kids off to school. But this, you know, this works. Turning in. The adaptive suspension, like I said, it's quite comfortable. It's very sharp. So it adds to the confidence and it works very well with the xDrive. And of course, with this adaptive steering, you just point the car where you want it to go and it goes there.
Pretty forward. Here.
You still don't have that steering feel that you used to have with the old, you know, with the old power steering. But a bit of understeer there. What you do get is a car that does things past your capabilities, I guess. The car reacts a lot faster thanks to the steering system. It's able to point itself in the direction that you need it to be. You get a lot of confidence entering and exiting. And I'm saying that from a crossover that's got a fair amount of ride height. Let's turn it in third. Just at about 4,000 RPM. You feel actually it loses puff over there. It's very strong in the lower rev range, but as soon as you get past 4,000, it's like you have to shift up. Even though it's got another 500 revs left in it. Oh, there's a lot of understeer. Those Yokohamas really putting in the work. The thing is though, this car is quite a bit of money. And you're not really going to take it on the track. On top of that, it's essentially just a compromised X3. Although this has the adaptive suspension and you know the tuned steering, it doesn't feel that far off from an X3. You could have just as much fun with that car. So making an argument for this is quite difficult. But when I look at these cars, I see them as products that when someone knows that they want it, they want it. No one's going to convince them otherwise. And I think it's also, if you can't afford an X6, this is a very good entry point. As far as styling is concerned, I don't think it stands out that much. Especially seeing that the front looks so similar to the X3. It did need a bit of more dramatic styling, and what they have on display here is the performance parts, in-performance parts, and with it attached, still it doesn't look that much of a head turner. Whereas the X6, each generation that's come out, it's been very distinctive. The rear, I do like the rear styling of this, but again, you know, is it going to turn a lot of heads? Personally, I don't think so. So yeah, bit of a compromised product, styling wise, very decisive, dynamic, but there are more dynamic BMWs in the lineup.